restart, restore. Hello, everybody.
This is the space formerly occupied by a pyramid-shaped glass case, which some clumsy tourist has knocked off its pedestal. The broken remains of the case are on the floor.
Oh, really?
Don't touch the sharp pieces of glass. You might cut yourself.
She sounds so annoyed with us.
Don't touch the shards of glass. They're sharp. You might cut yourself. Or you could put an eye out. Or any of a number of other things could happen that your mother warned you about when you were little and everything in your life was dangerous.
Oh. That's adorable. Anyway. The important thing... Oh. Tut's still here. Even though I thought he walked off to, like, the... Oh, whatever. Please let me out of the screen. Oh, shit. I was not expecting this.
How ironic. After untold millions of years, this pterodactyl has claimed a new victim, a male specimen of Homo sapiens, which has been pinned to the floor by the pterodactyl's monstrous beak.
You could tell she really tried to pronounce the P in pterodactyl.
The corpse is wearing a black tuxedo jacket. At the moment, it's a poor fit, especially around the neck.
The narrator kind of creeps me out sometimes.
The left arm and hand are splayed out to the side. A quick glance reveals nothing grasped in the hand or up the sleeve. The right hand of this unfortunate soul is flung out to the side. You examine the pants currently being worn by the lifeless body on the floor. They're tuxedo pants with a thin stripe of satin up the side of each leg. The pants are stained with the usual fluids that seep out during death, which explains the smell, but you find nothing unusual.
This game does not pull any punches when it comes to bodily fluids.
A large pool of blood has formed around the corpse. It has barely begun to congeal, indicating that the incident must have taken place within the past few minutes.
Yeah, you think? Alright. I don't know if there's anything...
Upon close inspection, you find the flesh around the beak contused and purplish.
The flesh is confused.
Which is normal for this sort of wound. A few tuxedo threads are stuck in the wound.
That's probably normal?
You search the left arm for clues, but come up empty-handed.
Is that a pun?
That's not the sort of thing...
Oh, yes, it is.
Not... You find a large grease stain on the right sleeve. You give it a quick whiff and identify the scent of turkey hors d'oeuvres. Close inspection reveals that these rented tuxedo pants have been altered many times. There's a small mustard stain on one leg. Your careful observation reveals that this is a rented tuxedo bearing the marks of repeated alterations. There is a stain above one pocket. A whiff reveals the strong, fresh scent of champagne.
Alright, is there anything to learn about the dinosaur?
Though it hardly seems appropriate, you marvel at the intricacy of the construction. The pterodactyl has been covered with authentic animal hide of some sort, stretched over a rigid framework. There's nothing suspicious about it, however.
Alright,
You carefully examine the dangling end of the wire. It's a clean cut, indicating that somebody deliberately sliced through the cable from the catwalks high above.
Alright, I guess we can feel around.
You search the pockets and find nothing but the usual lint. You decline to take the jacket with you since it apparently contains no clues and is skewered to the floor anyway. The pants are damp and you're getting much too personal, Laura.
Don't judge me.
You search the pocket.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there isn't all that much to find here. Also, it doesn't have a head. So, I don't know what's up with that. Oh god, it's 10:30 already. I'll leave. But there's been a new addition to the life mask exhibit. So, like, the body, you know, pretty startling, but this gets the full, like, psycho chords.
It's Ziggy's head!
That's true.
It's
Okay.
Ziggy's...
Is that all you really have to say? I guess, you know.
Oh no! That doesn't look like a life mask! Oh no! You reach out sadly towards Ziggy's severed head, then draw away. He's clearly beyond all help. You reach...
I'm not sure what more we can do here. Oh, now you come.
What is going on in here?
I'd say you've got some explaining to do, young lady. Why are you screaming?
Why do you think I'm screaming?
I found Mr. Ziggy's head.
Very odd how you are always finding the bodies, Miss Bo.
It's
I
twice.
think we should be going back to my office and interrogating you now.
Here now, Wolf. The young lady just found a man's head. Give her a moment before you get out your thumb screws then.
Thank you, Mr. O'Reilly.
Don't thank me, lass. I'm not saying you didn't kill the man. I'm just trying to restrain Mr. Heimlich's enthusiasm for his job.
But I will get results. Let me talk to her privately.
Now I realize you're just trying to help, Wolf, but I think we can learn what we need from the lass without harming her.
She could lie and you'd never know it.
Und.
You Americans are too soft on your criminals.
Yeah,
I just walked in and found his head.
that's basically
all.
not true.
Well, Mr. Heimlich does have his point, lass. It's a wee bit curious that you keep showing up at the murder scenes before anyone else.
There's been
How do you
two.
explain that, then?
Like, I get that you can draw a
Just
line
look
between
at
any 2
this.
points, but
Well, you
Come
do
on.
seem a wee bit small to be sawing off a man's head, I'll say that much.
oh man, I wonder if I should have
Thanks.
checked out the like
This
base.
Fraulein could have had help. Or maybe she's very clever.
Or maybe you're trying to pin the murders on her, so you can find the murderer and save your job, eh?
My job is quite secure, Herr O'Reilly.
Oh, really now? A security chief who allows burglars to steal the exhibits, then overlooks several murders happening under his nose.
That's a good point.
I'd think twice about your security methods if I was running things here.
This is hardly the place to discuss my methods, Herr O'Reilly. We have a suspect to interrogate.
Question.
Correction. We have a murder scene to investigate. We can talk to the lass later when she's had a chance to calm down.
Thank you again, sir.
You're a sturdy one, I'll say that much for you. One scream and you've got your head together again, so to speak. Just don't try to leave the museum.
Oh dear.
I can't leave. I'm locked in.
Good. We won't have to worry about you then. All right, Wolf. We've got work to do. Let's go get the crime scene tools.
Ah, the crime scene tools. I want to know what the crime scene tools are.
It's
No,
Ziggy.
I want to look at like the. It does kind of look
No.
like it's been sawed. I guess that's all there is to it. That's very disconcerting. Well, anyway, what we were going to do is yeah.
You hear muffled voices.
Oh. Well, boop.
Well, lass, we've known each other a long time, and I'm not ready to get married yet.
Oh.
But I know one thing for sure. I love you.
Wow.
Oh, my great detective. This feeling, it is mutual.
That's
Just be keeping in mind that I'd have to kill you if I ever found out you were sleeping with someone else.
Whoa, sorry, what?
What? Oh, you are to be making the little joke, no? Your sense of humor, it is magnifique.
Who says that?
I've already had one bad marriage, and it won't happen again. It's been a long time since I've been able to trust anyone as much as I trust you.
What do you...
This is very
What?
flattering, my love. I am never to be knowing someone like you easily.
You have met
You are
Yvette,
so
right?
good and so kind.
Well, I try, lass. I try. It's not easy being a cop in this town. The place is lousy with criminals, even in the police farce.
The police
Oh,
farce.
no, how terrible.
Sure, and it's a hard thing when a cop goes bad. I've seen it happen. A cop spends years fighting crime and watching the hoods get rich while he risks his life to make just a few bucks. The first time a cop takes a bribe, it bothers him. Oh, but then it gets easier.
That's
You are such a strong man, my Ryan.
said with a lot
You
of
would never
conviction.
be accepting the payoff, no?
Sure, and I'm shocked that you'd even say such a thing, Yvette.
I'm sorry, my love. I should have known better.
You'll have to show me how sorry you are. Kiss me.
Gladly, my love. How can I resist?
Seriously though, have you heard Yvette talk to literally anyone else? Oh man. We can walk in. Whoa, shit! Look at that. That's that wasn't there before.
Oh, excuse me.
I just stood here for 30
Here
full
now,
seconds.
Off with you then.
Well, anyway. Our point was that we were gonna go down. So let's replace this bulb here.
Ouch!
Don't ouch me.
Ouch!
What? It's a dead bulb. Chill out. Whatever. There. So now here comes the investigative sneaking, because we're not actually supposed to be down here. Alright. What's this?
The glass covering the alcove is marked with the words, "For emergency use only."
Well, what's in there?
The glass
Like break glass in case of what? Can I examine it?
beyond the glass is a shadowy object resting in an alcove. Perhaps it's a lantern, although you can't tell for certain.
Ooh, lanterns are pretty good. Can I bash it open?
While this is
Anyone hear that? No? Okay. Yoink.
you pick it up and place it in your purse.
What is that noise? Oh, it's a thing.
This is what is
Shut up.
This is what is commonly referred to as a hallway.
Freaking narrator. Alright, so far so good.
This is what is
Shh. Let's see what's in here. Oh dear.
World War I campaign medals. Kaiser Wilhelm of Germany is prominently featured on many of the medals. It's a length of wire.
Mm-hmm.
This is a type of spiked flail known as a holy water sprinkler, which was quite popular in medieval battles.
Excuse me?
The name, of course, is a humorous reference to the religious device that is swung in a similar manner. The main advantage of a flail over a common mace was that the spiked iron head of the weapon developed extra smashing force as it swung at the end of the chain which attached it to the handle.
Alright, good to know.
A heavy cavalry saber. A pair of evilly spiked ballet shoes. Ballerinas were tough in the old days. A medieval spiked cudgel, also known as a morning star. A cavalry musket. A fine broadsword imprinted with the mark of the Toledo swordmakers in Spain. It looks very sharp and deadly.
It's also very
The
conspicuous.
intercom crackles and
Oh,
you
shit.
hear,
Wolfie, it's Olympia. If you can hear me, meet me in the armor room at 2 o'clock. You promised to show me your private scars, remember? See you there, Wolfcakes.
Alright, hold up. Armor room, 2 a.m. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I don't know if we need to save that or not, but let's take this sword. Oh! Laura. Alright, alright. What if I poke it with a bone?
while this is...
I don't know what else to do that would be more, like, unless I actually just need to stand somewhere else. Nope. Just gets stabbed in the throat. Alright, well let's fall for the obvious trap. Shit! Death from traumatic lead poisoning claims many lives every year. Alright, let's set off the obvious trap. Boop. Where'd you even get a gun like that in 1926?
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Cheese.
A wedge of the finest Limburger cheese. The ultimate in cheesiness.
It's pretty good. What about the books back here?
Don't touch it. This bookshelf is dedicated to the topic of museum security, including such books as Criminals Among Us. This bookshelf is dedicated to the topic of gardening.
Alright.
Apparently these gardening books were left here by the previous tenant of this office.
Okay, that makes more sense.
This bookshelf is
Nope.
This bookshelf is dedicated to a complete collection of the Encyclopedia of Interrogation and Torture.
Okay.
This bookshelf is dedicated to the topic of modern weaponry.
He loves his job.
This bookshelf...
Oh, medieval
This
weaponry.
bookshelf...
Okay.
This bookshelf is... These are books on art forgery.
That's a little different. Why do you have books on art forgery?
While the topics of these books...
Okay.
This bookshelf...
Art history.
This bookshelf...
Animal traps. Cute.
This bookshelf... Apparently...
Are they the same?
Joe Bob's Weapons of the World for 1926. The complete set of books.
Okay, so some of them are different and some of them aren't?
This bookshelf... This book... This book... This book... This bookshelf...
Alright.
It's an intercom slave unit which can't be controlled from here.
Okay.
It's Heimlich's chair. Don't even think about sitting on it. Sitting in Heimlich's chair would be very unwise. You could get hurt that way.
Oh, fine. I think there's another way to die in here. Oh! Oh, I'm fine. Still fine? Really? Third time's the charm? Alright, I guess, you know, minor electrocution. I really thought there was something on the bookshelf, though.
Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't. This bookshelf.
Like... maybe later. Whoops. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright. What on earth?
VAT 10. Is that a unicorn floating in the murky liquid? Can't be. Unicorns are mythical creatures. VAT 5. A large, hairy creature with at least one huge claw is floating in the murky liquid of the vat. VAT 14. There's a vaguely humanoid shape floating in the murky liquid. After staring through the glass for a while, you see what appears to be white hair, or perhaps it's a large jellyfish.
Goodness.
The container is full of an oily liquid.
Alright. Well, let's see what's in this door.
The intercom crackles
goodness.
and you hear...
Ernie, it's Olympia. The release valve in number 13 seems to be jammed. Take a look at it when you have a chance.
Okay, so there's something about VAT 13. Well, let's sneak around. What's in here?
A pair of heavy-duty wire cutters.
Yeah, alright.
You pick it up and place it in your purse. Don't touch it.
Alright, what's on the desk?
One of those newfangled...
What about this? Alcohol VAT book.
Current VAT contents, Alcoholic Preservation Lab. 1. Koala bears. 2. Turtles. 3. Snakes. 4. Hippo. 5. Ground sloth. 6. Skunks. 7. Loch Ness Monster. 8. Ostrich. 9. Lemmings.
Aww.
10. Unicorn. 11. Creature from the Black Lagoon. 12. Rats. 13. Warthogs. 14. King Edward of Daventry.
Huh. Well, I guess it's good to have something to do after you die. What's this conspicuous thing?
This curious device is a lasso at the end of a pole used for the humane capture of snakes in the wild, or wild snakes, or something like that.
Ah, snake retrieval. Alright, I could probably use that.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Well, this is going well. Guess let's get out of here. So it was like VAT 13 that had some issues. Which one is 13?
VAT 9. Tiny furry creatures, too cute for words, are floating in the murky liquid. There are so many of them in here that their individual shapes merge together into one massive fur ball.
Alright, so this way?
VAT 12. Small creatures with long tails are floating in the murky liquid.
So this one?
VAT 11.
Oh.
Something odd is floating in the murky liquid. It appears to be half man and half fish. Or maybe it's just a trick of the light.
What was in VAT 11 again?
VAT 13.
Alright. Let's climb up here.
It's out of reach.
Let's get to VAT 13.
It's out of reach.
Come on, climb it. Thank you.
Could it be?
Wait.
Yes. It's heavy. It's shiny. It's real gold. It's got a sharp point at one end.
Yeah.
It's the dagger of Ammon-Ra.
Yeah. We did it, everybody. We did it. We can go home now. I mean, we're out of our depth with this whole murder thing.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Thanks. I love the narrator.
Boy, the alcohol fumes sure are strong in here.
I think if we, like, check out some of the other vats... Wait, are there 2? How many Kings of Daventry do you need?
Wielding your skimming net with authority, you probe around in the vat, completely ignoring the corpse of a king who keeps getting in the way of your search. The strong fumes are making you dizzy.
Yeah.
Vat 10.
Let's go harass a unicorn. Is that the unicorn from King's Quest IV?
Making you very dizzy.
That's no good. Well, let's see what's in this door. Oh!
Oh, good evening, Miss Bow.
Hi, Dr. Miklos. I'm sorry if I startled you.
How are you just on the intercom?
Oh, that's okay. I enjoy being startled. And please, call me Olympia.
Okay, Olympia. You enjoy being startled?
It gets the blood flowing. I love it. I was just trying to find Daisy, my ferret. She usually has the run of the museum, but it's time for me to feed her.
I think I saw her.
Like she might be in here?
Well, she's been spending a lot of time in here lately for some reason. She probably likes the unusual smells. Who knows?
Can I help you look for her?
Thanks, but I'm sure I can find her. Would you mind leaving me for a while so she'll come out of hiding?
Certainly. Sorry to disturb you.
And the snake oil's in there.
Fräulein
Oh
Bow,
shit.
This laboratory is dangerous and verboten to the public. You will leave now.
Okay. What if I don't?
I will not warn you again, Fräulein. Leave this laboratory immediately.
Aww. Compliance is the only option. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Alright, so what have we done? We got some oh, we found the dagger of Ammon-Ra. I guess that's sort of a big deal. Maybe we should have told him about that. Hey, security chief. Buddy.
Never point a weapon at me, Fräulein Bow. Not even a toy like that. My highly trained reflexes could kill you in 3 seconds if I wanted to. 3 seconds! And I am considering doing that right now!
It's the...
I will not warn you again.
Fine. Whatever. Well, anyway. Do we hear muffled voices coming from Yvette's room? Because we do that a lot. It's gonna start doing this preemptively.
You do.
Okay. So there is one thing we can do, and I understand this is quite a bit silly.
One of the skeletons.
But we can... Now that we have... Now that we have something pointy and leveragey, we can pry this off.
With careful use of the dagger, you managed to pry the skeleton key off the Bosch painting without any serious damage.
Yeah. Now we have a skeleton key.
A shiny key, shaped like a skeleton.
Well, more like a skull, really, but, you know, whatever. And what about this?
There's no need to turn on the lantern now.
Okay. We can also wrangle snakes. I guess that's it. Oh, hey, Yvette. What do you think about, Ziggy?
The annoying little man? I met him at this speakeasy long ago, but he is not my class of person, no. He is of the criminal type.
He's okay. No one understands that anyone else is dead, I guess. Oh, because it said Yvette fears her too.
I am not knowing how to answer this. My English, she is not so good sometimes, no?
Okay.
Oh, the dagger. So many people are interested in that thing. I know nothing of the weapons, but it is very shiny and nice, I suppose.
Alright, whatever. Another thing we can do is, oh, I guess now that Yvette's not in her office, we can investigate the paper cutter.
While this is...
Come on. Or wait, no, it's this one.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
It's quite a noise. So now we have a length of wire.
A length of sturdy wire.
You know, for reasons. Oh, do you think we could use the skeleton key to get in here?
This door won't open this way.
Oh, fine. Alright, so this one has
An inner mummy coffin which was contained in the exterior mummy coffin to the left. Identified from the cartouches on both coffins, the occupant was probably Hatshepsut, the female pharaoh, daughter of Thothmes I. Hatshepsut built the magnificent tomb temple at Deir el-Bari and ruled for 20 years with her lover Senmut. At her death, Hatshepsut's successor tried to erase all memory of her by destroying her statues and obliterating her name from her various monuments.
Hey. Rude.
A mummy coffin built during the 19th dynasty. Inside and outside, both coffin and cover are decorated with large figures of gods, vignettes, and inscriptions from the Book of the Dead, as well as emblems and decorations painted in bright colors.
There is something I'm looking for, I swear. But I think maybe I can examine.
A close look reveals brightly painted scenes of the deceased playing a board game with Amun-Ra,
Oh!
water skiing with the goddess Sekhmet, and drinking at a tavern with Thoth, the god of wisdom.
Bitchin'.
In essence, these painted scenes served the purpose of candid family photos, even though they never actually happened. Armed with these snapshots, the deceased could try and con his way safely through the underworld to meet the gods themselves. Usually the gods had good memories and would never remember meeting the deceased, whose soul would then die of embarrassment.
I have a feeling that's not perfectly historically accurate.
The exterior of this coffin is gilded and inlaid with lapis lazuli in a pleasing aesthetic pattern.
Is that how you pronounce that? I always thought it's lapis lazuli. Maybe that's very silly of me. But I thought one of them had a snake.
While this is... While this... While... While this...
Am I hallucinating? Ah, whatever. I'm probably remembering something else. Well. Can we still... No. Can we still check on
A peek into the mummy case reveals that Pippin's body has been removed.
I mean, I guess it probably should be, but where would it go, you know? If that's still hanging around here. Yeah, and I can go back out to the front room here. But, like she says, the front door is locked. It's a bit of a trek. Don't really want to waste the, like, 30 seconds or so it'll take to walk all the way there, then all the way back. But yeah, let's check out Yvette's office. Yeah, what is this?
A paper cutter with a red blade.
Mm-hmm.
The red stain on the paper cutter blade could be red ink or blood. Perhaps the last person to use it had an accident?
You can't save in this room. Yikes. Oh, hello?
Miss Bo, this is a private office.
Is it?
Oh, well, I was just looking around. Have you seen this paper cutter? It looks like it has blood on the blade.
Blood?
Well, you know one way to get her attention.
Oh, that's not blood. You got me all excited. It's probably just red ink. But if you're worried about Yvette, I just saw her on the way down to Ernie's office in the basement. She goes down there a lot for some reason.
Oh. Interesting.
Maybe she's fond of Ernie?
Yvette is very fond of everyone, my dear. Now, if you'll
I was gonna say that.
me, I have some business to attend to.
Alright. Well, we know two things. That Yvette is now down... Yvette is down with Ernie, and that Olympia is out of that one area. So let's... Can I just go down here? Okay. Hopefully no Heimlich. Good. Alright, so I'm gonna preemptively see if anyone's in here.
You don't...
Alright. Can we talk to Ernie? No one's here. Okay. What about this room?
This door is locked.
What about skeletons?
This door...
Dang it! What door will? That makes me mad. Guess I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. I guess the next meeting was at 11 o'clock in Carrington's office, so maybe he'll be there? We'll get to see. Oh. Just a gasp. Oh.
The clock appears to have been broken at exactly 12:04 a.m.
Wait, is it? What time is it? Goodness.
It's the intercom. Countess and Ziggy at 1 a.m. Medieval armor display.
Oh, I forgot to write that one down. Everyone's meeting at the armor room.
porcupine quills, which appear to have caused Dr. Carrington's demise as they passed through his body, creating multiple perforations in many of his vital organs.
How on earth were those strong enough to do that?
It's dripping blood.
Narrator, you never cease to
Dr.
disappoint.
Carrington's head holds no clues that you can discover, except for the somewhat pained expression on his face.
Yeah. What's this?
2 letters written in blood on the desktop.
Let's get out our trusty magnifying glass.
The letters C and P are carefully written in blood on the desk, as if they were put there by the dying President Carrington.
Okay.
Carrington drooled a bit when he died, and his hair could have used a good wash to get all the grease out of it. You presume the dripping blood belongs to Carrington, since the porcupine was stuffed. It's the dead body of Archibald Carrington III. From the position of the corpse, you suspect foul play.
No shit. Poke?
Don't touch it.
Ouch! Those quills are sharp.
Don't touch it. Rigor mortis has not yet begun to set in, allowing the head to move slightly on the neck when you poke at it. Rigor mortis. Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't touch.
Guess there's not a lot I can touch here. Yeah, the expression on the porcupine is pretty good.
Don't touch it. Don't.
Alright, alright. I don't... So what, it's... 12:45? Oh, I guess we should book it then to the armor room. But goodness. Everyone keeps walking in at inopportune times. Or maybe opportune times? So how about we hide somewhere? Would I hide here? 1 a.m. Haha! Tut's here, I guess. She was supposed to meet Ziggy. So, hello?
Well, well. Good evening, Countess.
What are you doing here?
I just happened to be hiding behind the tapestry.
Very smooth, Laura.
You're lying.
How could you tell?
Nobody just happens to hide behind a museum tapestry.
And nobody just walks around inside a museum late at night with paintings under their arms.
Paintings? Oh, you mean these paintings? I just found them laying around on the floor and I picked them up so no one would step on them.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Are you accusing me of something, you silly girl?
What do you think?
I think you're a rude girl who needs to learn some manners. The nerve going around accusing people of stealing paintings.
I didn't really do that.
Did I say anything about you stealing them?
Well, of course you did. Don't try to trick me, girl. I've got more tricks than you have brain cells.
One thing I have to ask myself is, why did you bring those paintings to a meeting with Dr. Carrington this time of night?
Oh, Dr. Carrington and Ziggy.
How did you know I was meeting Dr. Carrington?
I found a note beside his body.
His body? You talk about him like he was dead.
Meaningful
Yes,
look.
he is. Dead as a doorknob. You didn't know about it?
I mean, I just heard about it.
You're trying to trick me again. Dr. Carrington is alive and well and working in his office.
Well, you're right about him being in his office, but he's quite dead, I assure you.
Lorbo is not exactly the
my
master of
God.
tact.
And you seem to be a logical murder suspect.
Wait a second. You're not going to pin this one on me. I didn't have anything to do with it. Why would I want to kill him? We've got a perfectly good art burglary scheme going.
Oh.
Art burglary?
I think I said too much.
Yeah.
If you're trying to convince me that you're not the murderer, you're not doing a very good job of it.
What do I care what you think anyway? You're not a cop.
That's mostly
I'm a
true.
reporter.
Yeah.
And I could write about you in the newspaper. Of course, your reputation would be ruined, and the police would get very interested in you. But you're tough, so I'm sure you could handle it.
Look, it was just a little deal I worked out with Dr. Carrington. An art forger duplicates the paintings on the wall of the gallery. Then we hang them up in place of the real ones, which we sell to private collectors.
Alright.
Didn't you think someone would catch on after a while?
Especially when the paintings were still wet when
Are
you
you
put them up.
kidding? That's the beauty of the plan. When we had replaced all the paintings, we were going to slash them and make it look like someone vandalized the real paintings. No one would ever think we'd go to the trouble of forging paintings just to destroy them. And Carrington is here to see that no one gets too nosy.
You mean he was here?
I swear I didn't have anything to do with his death. He was my cash cow. I brought him over from Europe just for this reason. Now that's it. I'm not saying any more about it.
Are you sure?
You're not looking well, Countess.
There's a murderer running around loose in this museum, so I do feel a bit spooked when someone leaps out from behind the exhibits.
That's fair. Alright. I had something I wanted to ask you about, though. Past all these letters.
I saw an interesting diary in Carrington's wall safe. It belonged to Sterling Waldorf Carlton, your former husband.
My dear Sterling's diary. What did you do with it?
Well, I left it in the safe for the police to find.
Don't tell her that.
You didn't read it, did you?
Yes, actually I did. It had some interesting things to say about you.
Lies! All lies! I loved that man. I still love him, despite what he did to his will. Dear Sterling made me a rich woman. Or he's going to as soon as the will problems are cleared up.
Sterling seemed to think you wanted to kill him for his money.
Lies! Nonsense! Lies!
Apparently Yvette is afraid of you too.
Just laying all our
Sterling
cards out
mentioned
on the
her as
table.
well.
Yvette! That little trollop! So that's who he was seeing behind my back. She must be the one who made him start changing his will.
I don't know. I just know what I read in his diary.
I don't know why Will is always capitalized.
I'm starting to feel faint.
Perhaps you should lie down somewhere and compose yourself. We'll talk more later.
Yes, good idea.
And don't try to leave the museum tonight. I'm sure Detective O'Reilly would be interested in hearing what I know about you.
I'm sure he would, dear girl. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll talk some more.
Yeah, I'm not sure I really had anything else to ask her about. I can ask her about Ziggy.
I don't feel like talking about that now.
Alright, alright. Goodbye. Well, that was, you know, that was, informative. That's why you make these meetings, alright? So I think the next one is, 2 a.m. in the same armor room. But we've probably got a little bit of time before that. Oh, whoops. Maybe now we can go downstairs and talk with Ernie. He's he's a nice guy. I wanna talk to him about it. About stuff. Alright, so far so good. Again, any voices?
You don't hear.
No Ernie. And... Ah! Alright. So,
A full bottle of Dr. Moribund's guaranteed snake oil.
I'll take it.
You pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, here's Daisy.
It's Olympia's ferret, Daisy. Daisy will furiously flash across the floor on fleet ferret feet if you try to catch her.
Alright. She seems interested in the chest.
The trunk has a name tag identifying it as part of Carrington's personal luggage. Beside it is another sticker emblazoned with the logo Andrea Doria.
Oh, this is that chest.
This trunk is locked.
Oh, come on. It's good, some good rotoscoping. Oh! My god. Okay. Flesh-eating bugs. That's good to know. That's cheap. Anyway, let's take a look at this.
It's a sack of plaster, sometimes used for making molds.
Do we need to do that?
You have no use for a sack of plaster.
Alright.
It's nailed shut.
Oh, what is in here?
The word gorilla has been stenciled across the label of this large crate. Somebody's crossed out gorilla and scrawled Sasquatch underneath. Curator humor.
Cute.
The word wildebeest is stenciled on the crate's label. You're not quite curious enough to open up the crate and see what a wildebeest looks like. The word hippo has been stenciled on this crate's label, but somehow you find it difficult to believe that there's a whole hippo in this box.
Yeah. Though it's a little more gruesome to think it's a half hippo.
It's the door to the Mammalogy Lab's cold storage locker.
Mammalogy. Oh, what's in here? Please don't be a corpse. Ah.
A slab of meat which smells ripe. Veins of rancid fat forming abscesses that ooze copious amounts of pus run through the decomposed cut of beef. Yum, just like Mom used to make.
Hope no one was eating. Sorry.
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Alright, I know what to do here. Gives you a conspicuous period of time between, this and your inevitable death. Yoink. We're the ants, I'm picking Anthony, we're coming. Okay.
Oh!
Alright, so we've gone from, first you got screams, then, then, oh! Oh.
A skeleton lies in the trunk, its bones picked clean by the domestic beetles. They've efficiently removed every last shred of flesh, making the skeleton nearly impossible to identify.
Well, that's no good. Can we examine it? Oh!
It appears to be a gold pocket watch. It appears to be
Okay.
A close look reveals an inscription on the watch. To Dr. Archibald Carrington III for your years of dedicated service, many thanks from your staff at the British Museum.
Huh.
A close look.
Can we take that?
You pick it up and place it in your purse.
Huh. Oh god. It's 1:45 already? Goodness. Okay, so, there's another meeting at the armor room, for one. So if that's Carrington, then, who's Carrington? And once again,
You hear muffled voices.
there we go, that's what I wanted.
Interesting. I'd never noticed that before.
You never noticed what, my love?
Mm-hmm.
You have a tattoo of the Eiffel Tower on the inside of your left eye.
Ah, you are doing this to distract me, no? But I am worried about you, my Ernie. You are so big and so strong. But this Ice Pick fellow, he is a dangerous one, no?
Yeah, he's dangerous, but I'll pay him his dough. Ernie Leach always pays his debts.
Maybe you can do some more fencing for this Big Al. He pays well.
Yeah, Big Al's a good customer, but there's only so much fencing I can do for one guy.
This Ice Pick might try to make the example of you before you can pay him off. He keeps leaving these threatening messages.
Don't worry, baby. Ice Pick knows he won't get his dough if he kills me. Maybe I can get into a hot poker game down at the Harlem Swinger and win enough money to pay him off.
Well, that's a bad idea.
No, no, no. The gambling is what got you into this mess, my Ernie.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But I've got bigger problems tonight. I saw something I wasn't supposed to see.
Oh shit.
What?
You're better off if I don't tell you about it.
Hey,
Now, what's
hey.
this on the top of your Eiffel Tower tattoo?
I'm interested in this.
I think you know what it is, my Ernie. You've seen it before.
And I always enjoy seeing it again, baby.
Ah, you American men are so charming.
Yvette just has a lot of love to go around. And she does, and the thing is that she does, like, genuinely seem to care for all these people. You know, she takes an interest in their lives, and, like, seems to... Okay, maybe not, like Carter, who she was just flattering, but, like, Ernie, she definitely seems to care about. You know, Riley. Like, she's not faithful, but she's not, like, bad. Laura's pretty rude, though. Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna have to spank you? Amscray!
Whoa.
Maybe she's wanting to join us, yes?
Ah, and you're not all that picky, I guess. That's rude. That's very condescending toward the idea of what's happening. They can open doors?
This is what is
No.
This is what it's you.
No, shh.
This is what
Come on.
This is what is this leads to the this leads
Ah. Oh.
It's Olympia's
Oh, you can look at Daisy, can ya? What is happening? I still want to talk to Ernie, like we haven't had a chance to talk to him this entire game.
this store it
Okay. What if I restore and I don't walk in on them like a jerk? Didn't you know a marching stake is commonly referred to as a hallway? Thank you. Thank you, Nilathni Dragon. I did not know that. They can open doors. Okay.
a gleaming column of fine since these pillars
My
remind you
God.
that class in architecture you are forced to take it. However, it's well known that the Leyendecker Museum was designed by a half-mad eccentric in the 19th century, Arvin Slatherlord Loudermilk III, so you're not really surprised by the presence of architectural anomalies.
They put a lot of work into this game.
In a way, these oddities lend a certain peculiar charm to the character of the museum. This is what is This is what it looks like, meat being carried by bugs.
Alright. I guess that makes sense. Okay, let's just... You can still hear the bugs marching noise. Alright, so... we want to head to the armor room. Again. So on our way there, Carrington, or not Carrington, put the initials CP on his desk. I don't think that's anyone... Like, no one has a last name that starts with P, right? At least Olympia and Heimlich are still alive. So the only thing I can think of is that CP refers to the book Crime and Punishment, which is what had Watney Little's file in it.
Wolfie, your facial scars are so wonderful. How did you get them?
Fencing, my Strudel. As a young man, I would fence with my Heidelberg friends. We would stop our opponent's saber just before it went through our faces, which would make the scars you see now.
Ah, that is very interesting.
Very
You
interesting.
did not use masks to protect your faces?
9. That would have been considered unmanly.
You'll have to show me how to do that sometime.
I'm starting to wonder if we actually
There
want to
are
be
many
here.
things I can show you, my Strudel.
Perhaps we should go somewhere less public, Wolfie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good idea. Particularly since there's that annoying reporter wandering around the museum. That is not something I would have allowed if I was running things here.
Give it time, Wolfie. Perhaps you will be running things here someday, if I have anything to say about it.
Oh? What can you do?
There are ways, but come, let us speak of these things in more privacy.
That's interesting. Alright. That's 2 a.m. Well... Ziggy's body's just there, I guess. Oh! I guess we're not gonna get a chance to talk to Ernie.
Ernie's head lolls back limply.
Lol.
The fabric of the shirt appears to be clinging somewhat to Ernie's chest. The fabric of this arm is flung out to the side as if to say, I'm completely limp.
Mm-hmm.
Ernie's arm is draped over a tusk in a casual pose. If he weren't dead, he'd look like an ad for menswear.
I guess that's a good point, is that, it's interesting that she says that considering it's 1926.
Ernie's pants
he's-
appear to be clinging somewhat to his legs.
Well, he's black. But Yvette never cared about that. Yvette is a... I'm liking Yvette more and more as this game goes on.
Despite your closest examination, you find nothing unusual about Ernie's outstretched right arm. You examine Ernie's head carefully, searching for contusions, bruises, or other evidence of foul play. You see little, but you do notice a faint odor, not immediately identifiable.
Oh.
The hairs are bristled and clearly animal in origin, with a faint smell of alcohol.
Oh shit, was he thrown in with the warthogs?
You pick it up and place it in your purse. The pants are intact, but the smell emanating from them is noticeable. It's as if he took a swim in bathtub gin. The pants...
Alright.
Ernie's shirt feels cold and moist. You gingerly place your fingers into Ernie's mouth. Cold and clammy hardly begins to describe the feeling. There's a sickening squishing sound as you probe the moist tissues.
I guess that's my fault. Duh.
The pants feel dank and wet, but
Dank.
the moisture evaporates quickly from your fingers.
Is that a thing alcohol does?
You press on one of Ernie's shoes and see a bit of moisture oozing from the dark, spongy leather. As soon as you remove your finger, the moisture immediately seeps back into the leather. The leather of Ernie's shoes are soaked through and through. The scent is an overpowering mixture of sweat, shoe polish, and alcohol.
I guess that's all. It's 2:15. Alright. No one else has any interest in this. People have stopped coming to, like, investigate.
Ach, you are smelling like the brewery, mein Capitan. Either you've been drinking, or you've been eating too many of those grapes.
Uh-huh.
Sure, and Bigora. A man needs a little nip from his flask now and then, doesn't he?
Smells like
Personally,
alcohol,
I
huh?
do not require the drinking of the alcohol. It would impair my mental and physical skills.
Skills.
Ernie Leach has been murdered.
Also Dr.
What was
Carrington,
that,
but
lass?
maybe not.
Ernie is dead.
So, you've finally come to us to confess. Is that it?
Confess? No. I'm reporting a murder.
And you was the first one to find the body again?
No, actually?
Well, I guess so.
Also, how did you pass by here
Quite
without
a
seeing it?
coincidence, Fräulein. I think we should be interrogating you to learn the truth. I've had enough of your lies!
Olympia's right there.
Calm down, Heimlich. If there's any interrogating to be done, I'll be the one who does it.
Yeah, you are just a museum
Now then,
security
lass,
guard.
Where did you find the body?
The mastodon room. He's hanging from some mastodon tusks.
Also, please don't
He's
search
probably
me,
just
'cause
sleeping on the job.
I have the dagger
No,
on me.
I'm sure he's dead.
I felt around in his
Well, I'll go
mouth.
take a look at him then. If I need to talk to you, I'll find you later.
Oh, Act 4. Museum of the Dead. This game is kind of made up of stereotypes.
Do we smell a promotion in the air? You're doing splendidly.
Thanks, narrator mom. Alright. You know, another murder. Is anyone in Yvette's office?
You don't.
But yeah, so Crime and Punishment is what gave us this police file.
You read a police report on the criminal career of one Watney Little, conman extraordinaire.
And,
The file contains an amazing...
Right,
Glancing
fraud,
at the top
fraud,
of the
fraud.
page, you notice that the clipped to the outside of the folder is a small...
And so it didn't really make sense. Like, why would Carrington have this unless, like, Watney were a relation to him of some way. But impersonating someone is a pretty advanced form of fraud. Well. I wonder if now there's the piece of evidence I can get from, Heimlich's office. So I swear it's in here.
World War I. It's a Thompson submachine gun, also known as a Tommy gun.
Oh, alright.
This book... This bookshelf...
I swear there was something. Oh!
For some reason, the spine on this book has been turned round to face the wall, hiding the title.
Oop. A book of poems. Oh shit.
This book is a collection of poetry by Lord Byron. Apparently Heimlich had it turned on the bookshelf so that the spine with the title faced the wall. Perhaps he was embarrassed to have a poetry book on his shelf? This book... The poetry book falls open to a poem, She Walks in Beauty, written by Lord Byron. The page is marked by a black garter with a note pinned to it. A lacy black garter with the name Yvette stitched into it. There is also a note attached.
I stitch my name into all my garters. What's the note say? Can we examine it?
The note attached to the garter reads, "You can have the other garter and much more if you meet me at 3 a.m. in the preservation lab." The handwriting is female.
That's double booked. Yeah, the preservation lab. Man, I didn't think Yvette was really Wolf's type.
You pick it up.
Damn straight I do.
A lacy...
Yeah, the thing on the floor is a mousetrap. I got some cheese from it. It's okay. I wonder if now is close enough to 3. Not that I know where to hide, really. Can I just hide back here? It's a good hiding spot. But I guess it's not close enough. Yeah, she must have wrote the accent in. Alright. Snake. What about this?
The skull of the long-extinct horned rhesus, known in academic circles to be the source of much controversy regarding it as evidence for the extraterrestrial origin of primate evolution. Don't touch it.
I want to touch it. Haha! Can I have a lantern? Where am I? Okay. Huh. What? Where did that lead us? And, I guess we can't get back up. I guess my real question is, if it's not 3 a.m., what are we to do? Poor Ernie. Everyone just casually hangs about. Nothing in the dinosaur room. Take a nap. I wanna... Open skeleton. So what's in here?
The previous occupant seems to have vacated this mummy case.
So that's just a mummy case. What about this one?
The mummy case is sealed shut.
I know there's a way to open it, because I know there's a secret passageway behind it, but maybe later. Yep, calmly meander through this museum filled with dead people. Maybe we should hide behind this tapestry just in case anyone shows up. No one shows up. Can we hide in here?
The chest feels like wood, and you get a small splinter in your finger when you rub your hand over the carvings. The chest...
Alright. Oop. Yeah, this really is not a place that I... Guess can we come and talk to a vet? Oh, actually yes.
Ernie, he was a wonderful man. I really loved him.
Oh, sure you did. I know your type, Yvette. I know
Oh.
you didn't really love him.
Laura!
But I did. Ernie was the first man I've ever really loved. I was even trying to find work for him so he could make the extra money.
Why did he need extra money? He had a good job here, didn't he?
It was the gambling. The ice pick. He killed my Ernie for the gambling debts.
Ernie wasn't killed with an ice pick.
Damn it, Laura.
No, the ice pick is the... How do you say it? The lone fish.
Comment dit-on?
Lone fish? Oh, you mean ice pick is the name of a lone shark?
Oui, the ice pick is an evil man.
You're sure he's the one who killed Ernie?
My Ernie, he was worried about the ice pick. He told me about him this evening.
Oh yeah.
Very curious. I'm surprised you had time to see Ernie tonight.
Laura!
Why is that?
Because you've been spending so much time with Mr. Dorian.
Is he still here?
You mean the Steve?
Where is
He's the
he?
attractive man, but we are only the friends, no? But my Ernie, what will I do without him?
I can see you're upset. I'll leave you alone.
Laura coming in hardcore with the slut shaming. Oh! Speak the devil.
Steve! Mr. Dorian.
You're still here for some reason.
Miss Bow.
Thank you for showing me your scars, Steve. They were very, very nice. Haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Dorian.
Well, women keep carrying me off.
Carrying you off?
Yeah. First, Miss Delacroix pulled me away from the party to show me the old Masters Gallery. Then there was Dr. Miklos. She's been pestering me about my scars ever since she found out I worked on the docks. Weird lady.
You don't seem too upset by all the attention.
Laura!
Well, I would rather have spent the time with you.
Chill out! He's
I think
obviously
a big,
not into
strong
this.
man like you would have been able to get away from them if you wanted to do so.
He's polite!
Well, I hate to be rude, and I did end up finding you here.
Laura!
Have you heard about the murders?
Murders? Oh, I guess somebody did mention that.
Where actually, like, can you
You
be
seem kind of distracted.
without noticing?
Yeah, well, I've got news for you, too. I think some of the paintings in the old Masters Gallery are forgeries. The paint is still wet on some of them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well-
well, I hardly think that...
We figured that out, more or less.
Oh, Steve, a terrible thing has happened. Ernie is dead.
Ernie?
Yes, my Ernie. What will I do? Oh, I need a big man to cry on. Please,
come into my office?
Sorry, Miss Bow. The poor woman seems very upset. Maybe there's something I can do for her.
I can just guess what that is.
Laura is extremely possessive over this man that she met like 2 hours, well,
We'll
some
see
hours
about
ago.
that. You hear muffled voices coming through the door to Yvette's office.
Oh, I bet I do.